of my parents is from Benin, West Africa. My mom is from Russia, and so
Okay.
and so back home, because I'm not fully dark-ish, they see me as a white person.
So you come from a country where you were center stage almost because you look different, you were different, and showing up kind of raised the value of the room. Wow, somebody white showed up, we must be doing something right. Then you come here and you realize just showing up can cost me my life. How did you make that shift in mindset?
I guess that's why I can thank COVID, because I'm a really outgoing guy. I like to go out. I like to have fun. I like to meet people. Then when COVID happened, and all the marches were going on, all the protests were going on, I tried to see how can I entertain myself by myself.
So I want y'all to hear this. This is a young man who came to our country expecting adventure, expecting independence, expecting this life. And his feedback to the United States is, well, I can thank COVID for my safety. I need you to hear that he is saying, thank God that COVID occurred because now I'm not the next George Floyd. And so for all of my viewers, especially those who are believers, the reason I wanted this brought out was because it's one thing to hear it theorized, right? But it's another to, because a lot of times people think that race is a theory, it's we're victims and we're just complaining. But it's another to have someone who never experienced it, was privileged in another nation, come here and say, what in the world is going on? Because he's not coming from an environment that was laced with racism. It's not like he had a background for this. He didn't come with predisposed notions that this is what life is like. He arrived at a point where he saw a man die with a man's knee on his neck and said, okay, maybe this adventure that I set out on is not what I need to be doing right now. Thank God that I'm in isolation.
Yeah.
We have a problem. And I thank you for being willing to be vulnerable, for being willing to be transparent. I remember you making the statement in the article, just walking across the street can cost you your life. The next segment is going to be of a young man who was raised in Birmingham, Alabama. You're going to see the flip side of someone who's a native to this country that was taught, don't confront. But you're dealing with someone whose nature is to go out and be on the front line and be center, who is now saying, no, I'm just a witness. In fact, I don't even want to be that. And you wonder how people's personalities begin to get shaped by their environment. You wonder why are African Americans walking around looking over our shoulder? It's not made up. This is someone who came here with a clean slate. And before he came, he was told by his mother from Russia, not from the United States, if anything happens, run. He was told by his sister, I'd rather you not come because over here you are just another black man. It's not what you think. He came anyway, and he's coming out saying, I'm grateful the country was shut down because I just, at this point, want to live. Any closing statements that you'd like to make?
Hey, thank you for having me. This was a great interview.
Yeah.
It was good to get this story out of me.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to tell that.
Really.
And yeah, thank you again. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. I know we didn't talk about tennis, but you know what? If you put me in a bed of roses, I'm going to find out how social and economic and political injustice occurred in that garden. So yeah, it was supposed to be about tennis. You see the nice A&M gear. He's bad on the court, wants to go pro. All of that is true. Will he make it to that point? Yes, because the blood of Jesus is able. He will make it to that point. But short of an intervention from God and a keeping from God, it's not guaranteed that this face you see will have the opportunity to become pro. And that's the stories that we're bringing out. I thank you so much for tuning in. This is Pivotal Times. I'm Pivotal. Remember, as always, bow before God, stand before men, be well.